So here our front end is ready. So right now our front end is ready with all the buttons, and you can see little changes in the color, background color, and the product 1, 2, 3, 4 again the same thing. The data is there, and let's review a little bit the category we have declared and the invoice numbers, which is coming from our data validation ranges, and again the client name, which is predefined. This is a credit invoice amount which we want uh, to get it from invoice and put it over here, and the payment, how much the client he or she is paid, and this is a status, the payment is paid or pending. So we are going to declare now. This one is balance payment. We have declared over here, not in the databases it's going to declare, but it's going to define the invoice amount and the amount which is a person he or she has paid. So whichever the balance is left over, it will come over here. So here we are going to use our button save and clear. Okay, first we are going to record and we are going to save, and then we are going to clear it up all these details. Now let's start with our main area, script editor, how to do the things behind the screen in the codes. This is the app script which works always for Google Sheet. Here we are going to define our function, and there on the button we are going to call these named functions. So this is the function. Let's use this one. This function we will rename as clear. Let's not clear sale. Okay, clear sale, and here we are going to use clear sale. But before that, we are going to use the name as script business management, or we can say just script for BM. Okay, let's do it in that way. So here this script we are going to apply upon staff. So let's keep it name staff. Okay, that will be similar. That will be similar to the front end. Now here, first let's call the front end connection, that is a URL, because this is always connected by URLs in the Google Sheet, as I discussed before also. And the URL for the staff, which is a sale sheet, URL for the sale sheet is equal to double quotes, and we'll carry that one. Let's put we put it in a variable. We chose a variable, and the variable another we will get it. That is a spreadsheet. We need it for the sale. Okay, and here we are going to use spreadsheet app dot open by URL this sheet, and the sheet URL is into our variable which we have considered URL sale, and then semicolon to close this one. And here we didn't declare, so let's copy our URL. URL is always here. This is the URL for this sale sheet. Okay, each sheet is having different URL, so you can see the GID is different for each sheet. So we are going to use this for our sales, and this is paste. Let's paste it over here, and this is a URL for our sale. So URL, the name should be similar exactly what we are putting for the variables. So this is going to be like that, and the variable, now we needed a sheet name, that we needed sheet for sale. This is a variable. That sheet is into as a sale dot get by name. Okay, what is the name? Will come into inverted commas, and the name is, let's check it out. The name should be correct, sale. Okay, SALE, sale. So this is how we have called our front end link is here for scripting. Now we need backend also, where we want from front end, where we want to store our data. Now this is a front end. From here, this we have declared, okay, by our URL. Now we need to save data from here to our backend, which is this one. So let's copy this one also, link, because this we need to mention over there, and then variable, again URL, and now this is for our management part. So we are going to put it in it like data. This is a back data, so we are going to use for that. Now here, inverted commas, there, and this is our link where we are going to store our data from front end to back end. Now variable, here we are going to use ss data is equal to, again spreadsheet we are going to call, and then open by URL, and that URL is stored in our URL data. And now here, next is we are going to call sheet. The sheet is data is equal to stored in ss data dot get sheet name, and the sheet name is here, the sheet name of in the backend sheet name is sale data. So we are going to put it here, sale data, like this, and it should be in inverted commas, sale data. So this is how we have created our backend and front end link. The link is created backend in the script. Now here we are going to use in the clear sales, what we want to do, we want to clear our from the front end. We want to, what we write, once we're done, we want to clear, or we want to reset. So that's what we are going to use. Now here for this thing in the front end we are going to use, so this is the sheet sale we are going to use for this purpose.